All right.
Short. Man, we really matched a whole lot of words there.
We did a lot. Real quick.
Short ramble.
Relatively short ramble. I got to do one thing up top from the corrections department before we do anything else. From the corrections department. Last show we did was our best of the year. I talked to you about this a little bit. This is a thing I have to say on the show, just in case. One of our categories was best fight, and you, sir, picked for your best fight the big fight at the end of Dororo, which is a great fight. During that conversation, both of us repeatedly referred to as the fight being between Dororo and his brother. That is not accurate.
It's Hyakkimaru.
It's Hyakkimaru and his brother.
Yeah.
Which, okay, we did the same thing during the review. Like, if you call the show a name, and it's a character's name, I would say Hyakkimaru is the main character, even though he barely talks. It's kind of hard for me.
Yeah.
You know, when I watch Cardcaptor Sakura, which I don't know why I'm pulling that one, but I don't refer to it as that show about the flying monkey cat thing. I call it Cardcaptor Sakura.
And there's plenty of art out there where it's just Hyakkimaru and it says Dororo next to it.
Right. When I'm watching GTO, I don't call it the high school kids. I call it GTO.
Yeah.
When I'm watching Trigun, his name's Trigun. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, God. But yeah, that kind of threw me off, and obviously we made a mistake. We're sorry. We love you all. We're bowing very deeply and pretending to anyway.
I don't think anybody said anything about it.
I don't think anyone really gives a shit, but it kind of bums me out when we make mistakes like that. So, corrections department is Brandon. You're looking behind the curtain. All right. Got anything else to say about Vinland Saga?
Man, some of those deaths were awesome, weren't they?
We're going to get spoilery here, so skip ahead maybe 2 or 3 minutes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. Here come the spoilers. Boom. Holy shit.
Yeah.
The motherfucker just straight up murdered the king.
Yeah, when Oscalot cuts a king's head right off.
Holy shit, dude.
Holy crap. It comes just out of nowhere. He RKOs him with that sword out of nowhere.
I was like, he ain't really gonna. Oh, God, he's dead.
Oh, his head is flying.
Oh.
That's his head.
I really loved it because he's standing there talking all that shit, sword out, holding it to the guy's chin. And Floki hucks a goblet at him or something, and he pulls back to block it. And he's like, quick, get him now! Like, while his sword is back. And then he's just like, oh, fuck all that. Shing! And just does it. And then it's fight time, baby. Mm-hmm. What a fucking show. I told you my personal favorite moment. And again, we're getting super extra spoiler here. This is literally the last thing that happens in the show. Sorry, please skip ahead if you have not skipped ahead. I won't say names, but dude is laying there.
Yeah.
And Thorfinn is standing over him, and when Thorfinn looks up, the look on his face when he has been trying to get his revenge for so long, he has had the singular purpose of, I need to get revenge, I need to kill this person who killed my father. And he looks up when someone else has killed this person. And it is not anger, it is not sadness, it is, I don't have anything left. What do I do now? Yeah. That last conversation, he's laying there trying to tell him, hey, you don't have anything. Your revenge has been taken from you. You don't have anything left. What are you going to do with your life? And he realizes, oh, fuck. I have nothing.
Yeah, and that character really gives him, it's one of those moments where this character the whole time is being an asshole to him, but also being kind of a father to him.
Basically,
because I think the character had a certain amount of respect for Thor's.
Absolutely. And then the moment immediately after that, when Thorfinn jumps and tries to cut this person who just took his revenge from him, there is no malice in it. It is pure and utter confusion. I don't know what else. All I know is killing.
Am I supposed to kill you now?
All I know is killing. I guess I kill you, and just goes for it. It's like, holy shit, man. You're watching this young man just realize he has zero. He is absolutely nothing. And God, I just really need the second season to come so I can see him try to find something.
I think the other big thing they mentioned about this too is the last episode is called End of the Prologue.
Yeah, they had the goddamn audacity to all caps call their last episode End of the Prologue. Have fun, assholes. It's like, holy shit,
man, I can't wait to see what's next, though.
That
might be the best prologue I ever seen in my life.
That's a good fucking show. And I love the art, like he's dropping the dagger and you're seeing his whole life reflected in it.
Yeah.
Just every moment that led him to this point, to this absolute lowest of low. I have nothing left. And that's it. And then, like, you do get a little bit of, you see some characters, like, it zips around the world, and you see these different characters who are going to obviously play some kind of part in the upcoming bits. Yeah, assuming there is more. I feel like there's got to be. But if not, you know, this is the one I'll probably buy the manga for if there's not.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were actually looking at it at the comic store earlier.
Yeah, I ordered it. I've been ordering lots of manga. I'm making a good buddy's shelf.
Hell yeah, dude. And of course, you know what's front and center on that bitch? Fucking We Never Learn. This guy loves it.
It's not front and center.
It's there's 2 volumes.
It's on
pretty
the right.
close to the middle.
It's on the far end.
It's on the middle right.
No, it's on the far end. I have them alphabetized.
Okay.
Except for Vinland Saga, because it's a bigger, heftier book.
It's a big, hefty book.
So it's the one right before Vinland.
I'm just saying, so...
On the other end, there's
several...
Astra Lost in Space, 2 issues.
All right.
Those are the only 2 that I kept 2 issues on.
Yeah, okay.
It's true.
My boy,
I got a picture of it. I can prove it.
Did they have a domestic girlfriend manga? You gonna get that too?
No, they didn't. I already looked.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
I have had people come in and ask me for
asking you for that smut, huh?
They've asked me for. They're like
that dirty shit.
Kid, or do you have any adult manga with like? Some people straight up ask for like hentai stuff.
I want to see them titties. I want to see them peenies and vaginas.
Honestly, I'm not opposed to getting it, but our manga shelf is very easy to reach.
Yeah, that's one of those you got to keep it on the top shelf with the covers on it.
And our top shelf isn't very, very high, but
no, you would need to put that like on the wall or something.
For the most part, adult manga does come wrapped. So.
Yeah, it kind of has to, obviously. Whew, boy. But yeah, fun time with that show. Let's get into a real quick what have you been watching. Roger, a question burns within my soul, etc., etc. What have you been watching?
Yeah, I guess it's going to take up most of the rest of what we have. And it's the new season stuff. Other than I've kept up. I haven't seen the newest episode of Legend of Galactic Heroes.
Oh boy.
But I'm dying to see it. I'm current on MHA. Mm-hmm. I've been plowing through Dr. Stone.
So we've definitely watched like.
Yeah,
So let me say this. I am making it my goal to watch at least 1 episode of every new show this year, apart from like shit that's like
that's really impressive. I'm not even gonna
I'm going to try at least an episode. I'm going to try to do my rule of 3 with everything, but at least an episode of everything so I can at least get a feel for it. I'm pretty good with that so far, except for stuff that's obvious sequels, like the second, like there's a Madoka Magica thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's based off of the the mobile game or something like that.
Is it not like a straight up second season though? Do I need to watch the first one to get it?
I think it ties in with the first one, but it's a side story.
I do plan
Maybe that's
on
something Josh can answer for you.
Real quick, Josh.
He loves
I saw your
Madoka
comments.
Magic.
I do plan on watching that show finally. I remember trying to watch an episode and being like, I'm bored. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go back, but I'm gonna check out this next thing that's coming out. But I'm trying to watch a little bit of everything. So I've spent most of the last 2 weeks just almost nothing but watching anime. So I'm not going to talk about all of them.
It's crazy because I've hit, I would say I've hit a sizable amount of the new shows, but I was choosy with them.
I mean, my eyeballs are just bouncing back and forth after all the shit I've been watching. But let's say, like, out of what we've watched, you can probably talk about more, obviously, because you haven't watched as much.
Yeah.
So do you have anything that, like, really hit you as this is really good or something interesting, something you think needs to be talked about?
Do I want to start with what I think is the best, or?
You do however you feel, baby.
Okay, I'll just go with some of these in no particular order that I think are the best because it's really hard to tell right now.
Hit me, daddy.
Let's start off with Pet.
Pet is interesting.
Yes.
Pet is streaming on Amazon.
Yep.
So get your video.
And the first episode is almost nonsense. You're like, what the hell just happened?
It's one of those, it's like a Picasso painting. You're just going to sit there and look at it for a while, and then the second episode gives you some much needed context.
Yeah. It's very cool. It feels real weird. It is weird. It has things to do with people traveling into your mind.
Yes.
And, where you store all of your happy memories and then where you store all of your terrible memories, your valleys and your peaks.
Yes. It is... I did a little write up on my Twitter and retweeted it over to the good buddies Twitter, TGB_anime pod, check it out. But that was one that like I literally couldn't even give a 1 tweet synopsis. It is absolute nonsense. It doesn't make almost any sense from that first episode. It is just, all you can really say is it's people going into other people's minds, and that's about it. You don't really know how. You do not understand why, for what reason, for the most part. There is more context in the second episode, which God bless them for giving us that. It is an interesting show, to say the least. Could be good. Yeah.
I'm thinking, I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far. It's really weird. The mind travel-y stuff, like where a dude starts turning into a fish.
Holy shit, dude! Yeah,
like, wow, weird. This is really freaking wild. And there's things called crushers. Like, what the hell?
What's a crusher?
But most importantly,
like Camel Crush.
Damn, the opening song, freaking rules for it.
It's got your boy.
Yeah, Ling Tosi Sigure. They do all the music for like openings for Psycho-Pass.
Yeah.
And man, this song freaking bumps.
Yeah, I was listening to it, and I was like, this sounds really familiar. And it's because whenever I hang out with Roger, we're playing cards or something, he'll put on his anime playlist, and there's this song, and I recognize, oh, that's the lead singer from that, which is from Psycho-Pass, I'm guessing. I don't remember any of it except for the dude being like, it's like rad. It sounds good.
He's very good. But yeah, it's a really weird show. I don't have much to tell you about it right now because the first episode didn't make a whole lot of sense.
Did not. I just want to throw out, I'm sorry to anyone who knows this person and their music for my horrible rendition of that song.
I thought you did a good job, dude.
Okay.
And it's a 3-piece. It's not just one singular person.
Okay. Is that the main vocalist, or is there more vocalists?
I think it's just one vocalist.
Okay, that's the only thing I know is that voice.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's talk about. I also really like Somali and the Forest Spirit.
It seems okay.
I liked it a lot. I thought it was really cute.
Tell the people about it.
So, in a world where humans are practically gone, they have been eaten by monsters.
For their own prejudice.
Yeah,
I will point
true.
out.
Because humans can't take things that are not like them. It's very real. Like,
wow,
we struggle to.
Hey, get off your soapbox, bro.
Yeah. Well, that happened, and they got their asses eaten in this.
It's very true.
However, this forest spirit, who is a golem, finds a little girl in the forest. And now he is trying to essentially escort her and find her back to... They're like guardian spirits. So he's trying to be her guardian and get her back to where other humans are, or something like that. A home that she can have where she's safe.
Yes.
So he's watching over her, protecting her. The animation for it is fucking, in my opinion, amazing because it is different.
It's been called Ghibli-esque. The first thing I thought when you just see this golem walking through the forest is, man, that golem looks weird, but everything around him is giving me the Made in Abyss vibes.
Yeah, it's very, like they do a lot of things with shapes and stuff. It's very storybook. Yes, it looks like a storybook.
That's a good way to put it.
And the golem is, like, you get these really weird shots with the golem. But I think it's really cool, and I think it does work.
The golem just looks like Voldo to me.
I mean, he looks like something off of Zelda. A whole lot of it looks like stuff from Zelda.
He does remind me. One of my first thought was Redead. Like that thing in the bottom of the well in Ocarina of Time with the big teeth going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he's strange. He looks
strange looking, and why wouldn't he be? He's some kind of weird golem monster that guards the forest, so it makes perfect sense. Yeah, that show's really cute. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I will say
it's gonna be one of those shows where you like it's gonna tear my anxiety that something bad's gonna happen.
Well, my whole thing is like, my only problem with the show is it felt a little slow to me, but I mean, I would expect it to be when it's such a pretty.
Yeah,
calm
I didn't
thing.
go into it expecting something.
Yeah, I will also say that, like, as with my problem with most stories that follow this kind of thing, this kind of like father-kid dichotomy that we've kind of got going on here, this kind of thing, is it seems usually when I watch them, the kid has little to no personality other than being super cute. Which so far, I mean, we're one episode in, so this is like nothing, but that is what I was getting from.
Yeah, the kid is young.
Yes.
She's like 4.
Yeah, and super cute, as one would expect. Hopefully,
I thought at the end there was good resolution for like both of them. Like there was a lesson learned there.
Well, sure. It just felt like,
I don't know. I liked it. I thought it was paced really well. Plus, it kind of has like this fantasy style to it. Like I really liked the Another really good one was the Ancient Magus' Bride.
Yeah.
Where you have these very fantastical beasts and stuff like that.
And where to find them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You son of a bitch. It's good.
Okay.
I really liked it. I thought it was really cute. I'm super stoked for it. It was one of my favorites for sure.
All right.
Another one that I really liked. I'll go for one more favorite, and then I'll let you talk a little bit.
Man, you take your time. You do all you want.
I'm
not gonna hit too many.
I really liked Inspector.
Inspector's rad.
It's so good, and that opening song is awesome too.
This is one that like I didn't want to say too much about on my little Twitter thing, and when I was talking to you, because I feel like it wants to keep you guessing in that first episode. Because stuff is introduced and then they give you a little bit more, and then someone's just like, no, here's what actually happened, and it just keeps swerving you.
Yeah.
So I would say go into this one as blind as you can, but we can tell you a little bit.
Yeah, but be ready for this girl to be real frank.
Yes. She don't take no shit from nobody, and she's gonna tell you how it is.
Yep. She'll tell you exactly anything that she wants to tell you. Mm-hmm. It's really good.
Yeah, it's basically you've got a girl, you've got a guy. The girl seems to like the guy, and then there's a lot of like paranormal stuff happening around them.
And their dynamic is awesome.
That's about as much as we can say.
Yeah.
I will say this. I was kind of doing some math, and I'm like, because I was like, whenever we talk about age in these things, I always just start doing math, and I'm like, am I okay with this? Is basically where I come from. So what we find out is that when they first met, and it was basically like a kind of like nothing came of the first meeting, obviously. She was 15, and he was in his second year of college when they first met, which is pretty good age gap. She is now 17 and about to start college. So if we assume he was 17, 18 when he started, let's say 17, give him the benefit of the doubt. That means he was 19, she's 15, and now she's 17, he's 21. If that skeeves you out, okay. But still, I think give it a shot. Watch this one episode.
I think most people...
I don't think it's really that big a deal.
If I had to guess, I would say that most people's kind of line is 17.
Yeah.
But...
I mean, obviously...
And as long as you're not, like, way into your 30s or 40s or something like that.
Then it's just growth. But yeah,
but if you're, like, in that 17 to, like 21 age,
People have lines, and I would definitely... That's definitely on towing my line, let's say. You're flirting with disaster is what I'm saying if in my book. But the show is very cute, and I'm into it, and it's got a lot of interesting stuff going on, and I really do like it as well. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. So that's all I'm going to talk about for this week. I'm gonna let you hit some things. That way we can kind of roll out of here, because I'm about to fall asleep on this microphone.
I'll hit a couple and just roll on through.
But we have a whole another week to talk about more stuff.
Yeah,
too,
dude.
So.
Let me say this first of all. There is a lot of shows involving animal people this year, and some of them are good and some of them are bad. So I'm just gonna. I think that's what I'm gonna make mine is. Let me just talk about those, because really, well, let me talk about one first. Well, let me talk about animals, and then I'll talk about the one that I really love. Okay. So there's a bunch of different shows that involve animals and shit, and they're all pretty wild and weird. First of all, we got the first one I watched, I think, was on Crunchyroll. It is called Soda Academy, something like that. I gotta pull it up and make sure. But basically, it's a show about this dude who is going to an animal school, and it immediately hit me in the wrong way because there's this thing that these shows does. Sorry, Seton Academy, Join the Pack is what it's called. Seton Academy, Seton Academy, Join the Pack. There's a thing that these shows often do, and it's not anime. It is also video games and books and everything. If you look at fucking World of Warcraft, here's the orcs, and I'm a man orc, and I'm huge, and I have gigantic proportions. I tower above everyone, and I'm a big muscly boy with green skin, and here's me. I'm a big mean orc. Lady Orc looks like a hot lady, just a regular sized hot lady.
Yeah, she does.
Okay, I'm a wolf man, and I'm fuzzy, and I've got a big like snout, and I got a big tail. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up with my big claws. Wolf lady looks like a regular sized human lady with a tail, maybe. That's the level we're talking about here. So basically, you've got all the male character. They literally have a scene at the very beginning where they're lined up, girls on this half of the screen, boys on this half of the screen, and there's a bear character who is a man, and is a boy character is literally just a bear wearing a suit. Looks like a fucking bear. There is these horse people, donkey boys, who are playing a card game. Literally, like, I showed my girlfriend this, and she was like, that's you and Roger, because they were playing cards, and I was like, fuck off. And there are a couple of donkey dudes who look like fucking horses, wearing glasses and suits, and they have like relatively normal human bodies, and then like a horse head, BoJack style. Every girl character is just an anime girl with cat ears or dog ears. And it's like, okay, fine. Whatever. That kind of rubbed me the wrong way. It rubbed me further the wrong way when there was a decent amount of up the skirt panty groping in that first episode that I don't really want to talk about. I am going to give it the 3, and the second episode is fucking cute as shit, and I actually love it. So I'm really torn on this one, because that first episode really bummed me out with, like, there's literally a bit where, like, there's this zebra who's like, I'm better than you because I'm a stripy horse, and he's like, you're basically a donkey. I'm not a donkey, and he's like, I'll prove you're a donkey. Well, is she a donkey? No, I'm not a donkey. No, you're a donkey. And he picks her up, pulls up her skirt so you can see her butt, her panties, and whips out her tail. He's like, check it out, donkey tail. And it's like, okay, you just flashed everyone this girl's ass. This is not cool. And then there's another bit later on where a girl character, in the first episode, where a girl character is being accosted by a bunch of bullies, and they literally like pick her up and are like reaching into her skirt, and it's fucked up. It's like, this is not cool. Obviously she gets saved by that because that's how anime works, but it's still not cool. Second episode is goddamn adorable. There's like a sloth girl, and sloths like have a weird physiognomy. I don't remember the term for it, but basically they don't regulate their temperature properly like most amphibians and shit. So like if she moves too much, it's like literally the voiceover giving you a thing where like, because sloths are whatever thermic, if they move too much, they'll overheat. And then she collapses and the voice is like, and die! And he's like, what the hell? You just walked a few steps. He's picking her up and carrying her back to her dorm. And then like, she's like taking a bath and she's like just sitting in the tub soaking, and the voiceover's like, because sloths cannot regulate their body temperature, if they soak in the tub too long, they'll overheat and die. And she like collapses. He's like, oh god. And he's like fishing her out of the tub to help her. It's fucking adorable. It's really cute. And I'm so torn on this goddamn show. I'm gonna give it 3. I don't know if I'll stick with it. It's whatever. That's that one. I got a couple more. There's a show called Uchitama Have You Seen My Tama? So Tama and Friends was a really cute thing with these really cute animals, and now Uchitama is basically that, but you're seeing these cute animals, and they're really cute when they're cute animals, and then sometimes they'll talk to each other, and they're just anime people with dog ears and cat ears. Fine. It's still cute. It does weird me out a little bit. What's happening? Oh, you're texting. Sorry.
Yeah.
Roger's like texting in the group chat.
I have my work text me too. They're all texting about the same damn thing.
There's a lot of stuff happening. It's gonna be okay. But basically, yeah, this friggin' show is very cute. If you like a show where basically it's like a bunch of different animals and they all have their little personalities and they interact and they're all friends, and then like there's a new dog in town and he's trying to figure stuff out and he likes this cat, and then Tama's constantly getting lost and then they have to go find Tama. It's really cute. It's a little weird for me because it's like really cute when they're just animals, but then they're like a like anime boy laying on someone's lap or whatever, and it's like, all right, that's a little weird, but it's cute. I don't know, it's cute. It's fine. I'll tell you what's not cute, and what is bumming me out is Nico Para, which is a show about cat girls who work in a cafe. These are cat girls. And the first episode really bummed me out because they are all clearly sentient. They can talk. They are cat girls. They raise them. They treat them like regular ass cats, even though they have jobs and can talk. Which means they are constantly referring to the person who owns them as their master, and they can't leave the house without a bell. It's not a good look, is what I'm saying. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. It doesn't really work for me. And it's also one of those where like, these are animals, you are raising them as your pets, these are your pet animals, and sometimes they're sex jokes, and I'm like, it's a pet. So is it a pet or is it not a pet?
Yeah.
Can she go to the store by herself without her bell on, or do you need to keep her on a leash? Is she a pet?
Yeah.
Make up your mind. Again, second episode's fucking adorable because a little stray cat shows up and they're trying to help her. It's really cute. So I don't, probably not. Probably not with this one. That one's not working for me. Lastly, I do want to talk about a show that I've seen literally no one talking about. I've checked a bunch of review sites. The only thing I found on this show at all is a Reddit page about the show because it existed earlier. And there's like literally one post on each episode for it so far. So this is one. I'm pulling up the name of it so I can make sure I say it right. We're going to hear the Funimation thing as it clicks on. But it's on Funimation. It was a music app. It was like a rhythm game or something that you could play. And this is the third season of it, I guess, but it doesn't actually have all that much to do with the previous season, so it's cool. Just go for it. It's called Show by Rock Mashu Mairesh. And there's a lot of exclamation points and all of that. Show by Rock. If you look that up on Funimation, you'll find it. Okay. Here's the thing. It's a show about animal girls, and they're like regular anime girls with like ears and tails and stuff and crazy hair. And one's a cat, and one's a wolf, and one's a fox, and there's another one that I don't know what she is. She says she's some kind of demon. I don't know. It's weird. And they look like anime girls, and they got ears and tails, and they play in a band. Cute. Fine. I'm with it so far. Here's why this show is fucking incredible. Is that every character who is not in that band so far, and is not in a band so far, because another band gets introduced at the end of the second episode, are these little, it's by Sanrio, they're these little Agretzko-looking animal babies, these little chibi animals. Like, imagine Agretzko if she wasn't drawn in Flash and was drawn in a more traditional anime style. That's what they all look like. And there's her mom, and there's her grandma, and there's like the record producer, and there's all these characters, and they're fucking adorable. And honestly, if the show was just about them, it'd be a 10 out of 10. But it's cute enough. Like, there's literally bits where, like, the one girl, the fox girl, she got a letter to go audition in the city. Oh, I'm gonna go to the city. She's talking to her mom about it. Her mom's immediately on the phone. Oh, yeah, she's going to the city. It's gonna be so great. Oh, my God. Grandma's talking to her. Oh, I went to the city, blah, blah, blah. There's a bit where she's like, oh, yeah, that's actually where I met your granddad. I'm sure he's cheering you on as well. And they look, it's very emotional. They cut to like a picture of the fox girl as a little girl, a little human looking girl sitting there with this little Chibi Agretzko looking fox old man with a cane standing next to her with big glasses on. It's like, oh, how cute. And then the door slides open and it's him and he's like, I'm still alive. It's fucking adorable. It's like the cutest shit ever. And I fucking love it. And I don't know why literally no one is talking about it, but they're not. So I'm talking about it. I think it's gonna be cute. I don't know yet. It's 2 episodes in and I don't hate it. Yeah, check it out maybe. Show by Rock. More words that I can't pronounce. Show by Rock is what it's called. It's very cute, and that is the last one I really want to talk about because there's so many more, and we will be here literally forever, and we're both sleepy, and I want to go home and eat.
Yeah.
Anything else? Oh, a little bit of anime news. Beep, 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 beep. New MHA movies coming end of February.
Yeah.
If it comes through our town, maybe we'll have another Good Buddies meet up. That'd be fun.
Yeah, real possibility.
Yeah, real possibility. Looks like it's gonna be fun. One more thing I do want to talk about is
we gotta play that Pac-Man machine again.
Yeah, dude. Sorry, there is one more show I want to talk about because we didn't talk about it. Is the one that actually is my number one pick for best show so far. It's called Keep Your Hands Off Izoken. This show's fucking incredible. It's a show about, the dynamic of the main 3 girls reminds me a lot of Ed, Edd, and Eddy, if only because one of them is purely about the money. But it's like goofy, kind of slapstick. It's these 3 girls. 2 of them really love anime. They want to make an anime. They were one of them was inspired by Future Boy Conan, which is an old ass fucking what's the dude's name? Fucking Ghibli guy.
Hayao
Miyazaki, I think it was one of his. I don't recall. I have to look it up. Sorry if I'm wrong. Corrections department will get me. I'll get me. But it's a fucking rad show with some amazing art. Same director as Devilman Crybaby, and my God, he is flexing his ass on this one, showing off real good because it's fucking beautiful. It's basically just one huge love letter to animators and animation
it really
in general.
is impressive looking.
It's absolutely beautiful. Opening theme song fucking rocks. It's called Easy Breezy by, I don't remember the name of the band.
That's what Brandon's gonna take us out with on this episode.
Probably not, but I could. Maybe I will. But it's called Easy Breezy. Here's the thing, I'm pulling it up right now because that bitch is on Spotify and it's fucking great. Chelmico is who it's by. Easy Breeze by Chelmico. And I found that it went up 2 days we're recording this, and I was very happy, and I was rocking it at work because I'm a grown-ass man. I have bills to pay. I have deadlines, commitments, and responsibilities, but all I was doing all day was standing at work going, easy breezy, easy breezy. Song rocks. It's a very good show. Please check it out. That's Keep Your Hands Off Isaacin, or Isaacin. I don't know how to pronounce it. It is on Crunchyroll, on Verve. We watch it on Verve.
Yep.
It's great. It's a good show. Dogs are barking. It's time to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, let's get the heck out of here.
So that's what we've been watching. If you want to tell us what you've been watching, please let us know. Roger, do you have anything else to say before we bust on out this hoe?
I do not.
I talked for a lot.
It's okay.
Love you.
It's all right. I love you too.
But, yeah, we're going to bust on out of here. So, if you want to tell us what you've been watching, there's a number of ways to do that. If you're checking us out on the YouTube, which is, of course, RapidKick Media on YouTube. RapidKick Media, not RapidKick, not RapidKick. RapidKick Media. Please leave us a comment. We'd really appreciate it. Send us your questions. Tell us what you're thinking. We will be talking about more animes that we've been watching. Obviously, I've been watching a lot. Holy shit, I'll be here forever. But, yeah. Check them out. Tell us what you think we should watch, what you think Roger should watch, because I'm probably already watching it. And yeah, leave us a comment. Please like and subscribe. Click that bell so we can ding your dong, etc., etc.
Yeah.
There's a number of more ways to hit us up, including the email. You can hit us up at thegoodbuddiesanimepod@gmail.com. We have the Facebook group, The Good Buddies Universe on Facebook. We have the Twitter account where you can see us tweeting about shit, TGB_anime pod. We have the Dead and Zombified Tumblr, which is Zombified Tumblr, The Good Buddies on Tumblr, thegoodbuddies.tumblr.com. I'm getting there, man. I'm sorry. I'm so tired. We're both very tired. I think I'm sweating because the AC's been off for so long.
My mic is probably really weird because I'm so far away from it at this point. I'm leaning back. I'm like, I can't breathe. I gotta get my sinuses a drain.
All right, we're gonna bust on out of here for real this time. Yeah, hit us up in any of those places. We love you so much. Like and subscribe. Apple Podcasts, Podbean, Stitcher, etc., etc. We're not on Spotify. Fuck them. That's why. And 5 stars. We love you. Shout out to our good buddy Haas again for the use of our closing theme on the YouTube review portion. Again, that's the Buddies Good. You can find Haas at Thomas Tastes Better on Instagram. That's Thomas Tastes Better on Instagram. Shout out to our good buddies Married with Seamonsters for the use of our opening theme song for the podcast in general. That is, they are on Spotify because they're so cool. But that song, which is called Paperdoll, you can only find it on marriedwithseamonsters.bandcamp.com. Check it out. They're so good. We love them so much. marriedwithseamonsters.bandcamp.com. Shout out. And of course, a shout out to our good buddy, Petty Theft. Hell yeah. 2 P's at the beginning, 2 T's at the end.
We're blasting through this biatch.
Petty Theft. For the use of our closing theme on the podcast and on the ramble, which we are still calling Sweet Anime Dreams. Again, shout out to Petty Theft. We love you so much. That's Petty Theft on Twitter and on SoundCloud. And that does it for us. God, I'm dying.
Oh my goodness.
I guess let's take us out of here. Can you hit it with me? For all of us here at the Good Buddies Universe, I am your good buddy Brandon.
I am your good buddy Roger.
Easy breezy. Easy breezy. Oh no. Oh no, he's flying. Oh no, he's oh my god. Roger grew wings, he's flying away. I'll never see him again. No!